Who said dinner was not quick and easy some nights? This is simply a dollar loaf French bread from Walmart, and I cut it in half to prep it to be baked, and I prep it like garlic bread. So I use a stick of kerrygold garlic and herb butter, and I just spread it all over that loaf like you're spreading near on your legs to get ready to shave. Mm-hmm. Just like that. A nice thick lather over it because you want that bread to be soft and just soaking full of that garlic butter. And don't forget, just a little bit of seasoning on top. Sometimes it just is not, it does not have that kick that I'm looking for. So, yeah, just a tiny bit, tiny bit. And that's ready for the oven. Perfect. We're going to put that in the oven at 400 and let it bake. You'll have to watch it anywhere from like 5 to 7 minutes. I believe I did take this out a couple minutes early, so probably around the 5.5, 6 minute mark. And that's how it is. My husband doesn't like it too crispy, so it's just perfect. It's soft but yet crispy. All right, so I'm back now just cutting up my veggies that I use to top my sub. I buy the variety pack of like Oscar Mayer meats. So that way I can divide it and pull them out as needed and not waste anything. So, like, out of that pack, which is probably like what, under $9, $10, I probably got like 3 or 4 subs. That's pretty good. So my veggies are looking so good. My bread is ready, and I am ready to just top this sub to create my wonderful meal. I use a little mayo. My daughter has to have mayo. I'm not a big mayo fan, so just an easy coat of mayo. And that's how I order my sandwiches too. Easy mayo. I don't want all that white stuff dripping out of my sandwich like that. And then I'm just about to layer it with the different meats. And sometimes I am a perfectionist and I just want to have it perfect. So if you see me dipping and looking to the side or something like that, I'm just trying to see what my meat ratio is looking like, how high each area is, what I have going on. So this cheese, this Gouda cheese, is the bomb when it comes to melting anything. I also use this in my macaroni and cheese when I make my homemade macaroni and cheese. So yeah, I used this whole pack, and I definitely didn't need the whole pack. Like I said, I'm not a cheesehead. And then, before I finish that off, I have to have some Italian seasoning on it. That makes it the sub. That's one of the kicks that you're adding to all of those different flavors that's about to bake up in the oven. hmm That's that perfectionist again, just trying to make sure everything is nice and pretty and stacked perfectly. There we go. All right, just a little bit of olive oil over it, just a sprinkle or two. It takes me back to the Milwaukee, Wisconsin days of suburbia subs. So this I'm gonna bake on low under the broiler, and we're gonna just let that melt. Not really brown or anything, just melt all together, just like that, almost like a sandwich melt. And it's ready for all those delicious veggies. So we are about to start stacking and forming and creating this baby. Yep, don't forget your white vinegar. Just a drop, but I'll be showing you that. So I usually do not use mustard, but I decided to add mustard. Oh my gosh, did that seal the deal? I'll probably always use mustard going forward. I told my husband I'm so glad I taped this because a lot of times I'm in the kitchen and just throwing things together and it just turned out so fire and I won't remember exactly how I made it. So now I have a recording to share and keep for myself. And yes, I love a lot of onions. I love red onions on a sandwich any day, all day. Mmm, yeah. And I use bag lettuce tonight, but do you rinse your lettuce out the bag? I do. First of all, I really don't care for the smell of it. I don't know why it's packed with some kind of smell, but I have to rinse mine under a little vinegar water. And then you see my tomatoes have holes in them. That's because I deseed my um, unseed, deseed my tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes to be very wet on my sandwiches. I think that it ruins it. The white wine vinegar is the kicker. You need just a drop, and I mean just a drop, as you probably can see that I put literally a drop across the sandwich. That sandwich is made and ready to be cut up and served on our plates for sure. Hold on one second. Let me come back and show you how that looks when it's cut up. All right, it's ready. That is so pretty. I like for my food to be pretty. Um, I think when your food is attractive, it tastes better. I don't know, but I still like for my food to be pretty, and that sandwich is very pretty to me. So I was snacking along the way, and that's usually why I'm full, and I don't really enjoy a full meal because I've snacked the whole time I'm cooking. But this is actually my plate I'm making. My husband ate a little earlier, so this is my plate, and that is so good. And